Phone interviews are used by recruiters to ensure that the next stage candidates meet the minimum of the job requirements. You should be prepared to talk about why you are looking for a job, why are you interested in this specific job and company, and about your professional background, of course. Since you can't rely on body language while communicating on the phone, it is important that your answers send a clear message. No matter how casual your phone interview can be, it is still an interview where everything you say is being evaluated. I'm Marat from EMMOTION, and if you are not subscribed to my channel yet, then definitely hit the subscribe and enable the notification bell so you won't miss out my weekly professional growth content. Also, thumb up the video if you feel it's been useful. In this video, I'll be sharing with you 4 easy-to-apply phone interview tips. And if you stick with me till the end, I'll also share the most common phone interview questions and sample answers to these questions. So let's proceed to phone interview tip number 1. Be enthusiastic and smile. The tone of your voice is so important. There are no visual clues over the phone. Smiling will change your voice tone and will make you sound more positive and enthusiastic. To come across even more upbeat, you could also stand up during the conversation. An enthusiastic voice will keep your interviewer more engaged, which means more chances for you to succeed. Number 2, listen carefully and don't interrupt. Don't interrupt the interviewer. Listen and wait until they finish. Your active listening helps you to connect with the interviewer better. They might also give you some key details and clues about the job and about the company during the call. Some candidates feel really anxious to speak and don't listen to whatever the recruiter has to say. And this usually translates into an incomplete response or even into just rattling off whatever comes to your mind. Remember to be brief and to the point. If you don't understand the question, don't feel uncomfortable to ask for clarification. Number 3, set up a comfortable location. During a face-to-face interview, you have no influence over the location of the interview. Phone interviews are different. We can choose the location and the scene which makes us as comfortable as possible. Make sure you find a quiet spot with a good signal. Check it before the call. Don't just assume that the reception is good. If it's an online call, test your internet connection to see if it's stable. A place without any background noise will help you stay focused during the interview. It will also make the phone conversation more comfortable for your interviewer. Number 4, prepare a cheat sheet, meaning your notes. The phone interview allows you to have all the necessary information in front of you, and the interviewer wouldn't know. It doesn't mean you should be reading, but having your notes ready right in front of you will boost your confidence during the call. To make this cheat sheet as productive as possible, make sure you can easily access the following information. Your resume. The interviewer will be looking at your resume while asking you questions, so having it in front of you will help you to respond to specific points. The job description. Knowing all the specific requirements that the company has for the role will help you highlight your most relevant skills. Your notes about the company. In case the interviewer asks questions to see how much you know about the company and their products. Your notes about the interviewer. Knowing who the interviewer is and their role in the company isn't just professional. It also helps you to connect with them better. And of course, your answers to the most frequent phone interview questions. So as I promised, here are the most common phone interview questions and sample answers to these questions. Prepare your answers too. Tell me about yourself. Why are you interested in this position? What do you know about this company and the role? Why do you want to change jobs? When can you start? And do you have any questions? Tell me about yourself or describe your professional background. Asking you about your background is a simple way for an interviewer to learn more about you. You should use this question to explain what you are currently doing and what has been your experience so far to be qualified for this role. Sample answer. I've been working as an administrative assistant for 3 years at my current position in the finance department of the company. I handle scheduling, meeting, and travel planning for 3 executives and 20 staff members. I also help to prepare all the presentations and reports. Throughout my career, I've been known for being very detail-oriented and an organized team player. I have never missed a deadline. I'm a good communicator and I can juggle multiple tasks at once. In my past position, I directed 25 events per year, including complex public events with more than 10,000 visitors. All my managers mentioned that they appreciate my professionalism. I attained the title of the best employee in the year of 2018, thanks to the excellent feedback of my supervisors and my colleagues. I'm so passionate about sustainability, and I know how hard your company works to improve the environment. That's why I'm motivated for this role, and I'm convinced that I can be a great asset for your organization with my proven experience and my innovative ideas. I have a full Tell Me About Yourself video with more sample answers in case if you need to prepare further. Why are you interested in this position? Is another common phone interview question. Also asked as, why did you apply for this position? Or, why do you want to work for our company? Your answer will showcase whether you have a genuine interest in the role. Sample answer. Judging from the job description, you seek an individual with outstanding leadership skills. I have a proven and extensive experience in building and leading teams to success. Last year, I led a team of 12 in charge of projects with global impact, which ended boosting the company revenue by 20%. I have strong communication abilities, and I know that your company values effective communication, which is why I feel your company is the perfect place for me to bring my areas of expertise to this role. What do you know about the role and the company? Employers may ask you this question to understand how much they should tell you about the basics of the job. It will also show whether you've been taking time to read the job description and research the company. Sample answer. From the job description, I understand that you are looking for a senior accountant to manage the department's financial activities. I also appreciate that you are a locally owned business with a passion for the community. Your commitment to cultivating an environment that values your work as well as this city is so inspirational to me. That's why I was excited to apply for this job when I saw it posted on your website. Why do you want to change jobs? Employers ask this to see if there are any red flags about your employment situation and about your current motivations. Whether you are employed or not, explain in a positive way why this opportunity is motivating for you. Always mentioning the skills and knowledge which you can bring to the job. Sample answer. I'm looking for opportunities to start my career as a project manager. Working as an executive coordinator has given me a lot of experience in managing and organizing schedules, so I'm ready to take the next step in my career. I feel specially qualified for this particular position because I have worked in retail industry in my last 2 roles. I'm looking forward to this next step, and I would be excited for it to be within your company. When can you start? Many employers need to know this in advance. Depending on the urgency of the recruitment process, if you can't start within the next 2 months, for example, they may need to look for other possible candidates. Take time to consider if the standard 2 weeks of time is enough for you, or if you might need to give some more time as a notice at your current role. If you are unemployed, you can always respond with "as soon as possible." Sample answer: once the job is accepted, I am required to give the company a 2 weeks notice for my current role to be covered. Do you have any questions? When given the opportunity to ask questions, definitely do that. Ask what genuinely interests you and what is related to the role. These are a few thoughtful questions you could ask your phone interviewer. Is this role new? Or was there somebody doing this job previously? What has been this person's path within the company? What does the company expect from an ideal candidate for this role? How would you describe your company culture? What are the next steps in the recruitment process? Or when would I hear back from you regarding the next steps? Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, please thumb it up and share it with whoever you think it would be beneficial to. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and see you in my next video coming up.